Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Dalis. We're Stamper Girl, Crafting Kimmy. Welcome to Throwback Thursday. We are going to be using Ahoy Sailor today. There's this cute little set, which I am totally in love with. The funny thing is that I have used Luca probably like 4 times, but I am not quite sure I have used Lexi or Lulu before. Hi, Melissa, welcome. So I will see what we decide to do, because I'm thinking that maybe we want to use one of the girls, but I'm not quite sure yet. I have a color palette. I have 2 color palettes. I actually have 3, but I'm gonna just give you 2 to choose from. And hopefully we decide on what to do. So I am thinking I want to color one of the girls, either Lexi. Hey, Jamie, welcome, or Lulu. I love the girls. I have done Luca so many times already. And then I have a couple of color palettes. So I am thinking very nautical in the blues and reds and creams. And I like how it has this brown, this chocolate brown with it. So we have a stripe, polka dots, big circles, some stripey with scallops, and then a very much smaller like floral piece. Okay, so that is color palette 1. And then for color palette 2, I have pinks and blues and greens in this softest yellow ever. Then we have, again, a big floral, stripes, and a little floral. And if we need even more, I have a couple more designs that we could pick from here, okay? I just didn't want to be dealing with the big 12 by 12 here on camera. So we are going to be making a tent card, and I am starting with this light blue, which goes perfectly with both color palettes. So here is, again, color palette 2, and this is color palette 1. See how that blue is the same blue. There. And I did bring sparkling sapphire. I did bring my sandy shore. I have a lighter blue of my memento. And then depending on if we're going to go red or pink, I am thinking the pink could be Pretty in Pink. Or it could be Raspberry Rose, if we go with the pinks. Now for the reds, I don't think I have the red from the red color from Crafty Colors, but I do have this hot red, which matches really good this paper pack. Okay, so this is where we are right now. Hopefully we can make a decision. I am thinking, hear me out. I am thinking that, let me throw a welcome out there. Welcome. Let's start by stamping, and let's see where that takes us. So we are going to stamp. I'm going to do alcohol markers. Oh, I do have a few things. I did bring a mesh, like a silver mesh. And then I did bring these older Craft die cuts. I love this linked hearts, and I love the miss you and the love you, hugs and kiss. And like this one is so cute. And then I did bring a couple of labels in a skull in case we go very pirate ship theme, but I'm not quite sure. So let's start by bringing the Misty. And with the Misty, I'm going to start stamping with Sandy Shore. And then we're going to color alcohol markers. And then on top of that, we will probably go with Memento Black. Okay? So let's get this started. I think I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to do Lexi. So let's get Lexi out. Again, this is Ahoy Sailor from Crafting Kimmy. Oh, she is so cute. Okay, and I am going to let me go quite wide because I'm still not sure how I want to do. I know that I want a circular base, but I'm not quite sure how I want to do it. Okay, so making sure that I'm putting everything in my corner using my magnets. And since I'm not quite sure, I'm gonna stamp it right smack in the middle, which might be a miss of the rest of the paper, but it's okay. Just in case we decide to like cut it right here instead of fussy cut around it. Okay, it's just I have two ideas going in my head, and I've been trying to decide what I want to do, and I seriously cannot decide. I've been all day throwing ideas and talking to my daughter and just seeing how we're gonna do this, and I just can't decide. How is everyone doing this fine Thursday? It's been a while since I've done a throwback. I was supposed to do a throwback, I think it was last month, with this same side, but I was not feeling well. It's just not, I've been struggling with health a little bit, so, man, I'm feeling much better. Hopefully everything will start. I'm gonna leave my stamp there, don't move it. Here is my image. That is Lexi in all her beauty. Let's get some markers. These are King Art markers. And I'm gonna get first my colors for her. Okay. Now we are gonna have to decide soon on the clothing. So we are gonna have to make some decisions very, very soon. So we'll see if we're gonna go with pinks or reds. Let's do a bit of zooming in. I want to make sure that I don't usually tape my images when I'm coloring, but this is so I know not to move too much away from this area since I zoomed in so much. Okay, so we are going to start with the lighter color. Just making sure that this is the lighter color. Because these colors are a bit of, oh no, see, this is the lighter color. Okay, so we're gonna start with this. This one is my to pastel peach. And let me make sure that I am watching the live from, I want to be watching the live at the same time in case you guys join. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, you're making supper. What are you making, Kimmy? I did a beef and rice soup today because it's kind of like a little chilly here. It's like, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Michelle, I totally missed you. Hello, girl. Ooh, and yes, the Ahoy Sailor stamp set. It's on sale, 40% off right now. So, oh, that's totally taupe. Thank you. I gotta put the little sticker in the back. Mine fell off. You know what? I'm gonna put it here. Taupe. Perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna start with coloring her. So I am doing this very light stamping that I did with a totally taupe. Just kind of like the idea is the start of the same as a no line coloring, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm actually taking into consideration that I am gonna come back with a darker ink and then stamp over it. Okay, and this gives me the freedom of being able to be a little bit on the messier side when coloring, because everything just kind of melts together once we stamp with the darker color, okay? So you will see that it kind of looks a little bit messier, but it really does wonders once you overstamp. Like I don't understand the logic of it, but it just is magical. Okay, so those, all right, she is, but I'm gonna do a little bit of pinkish. Okay. And now for the so I want you guys to start thinking if you want us to do the more nautical theme on the reds, browns, and blues, or if you want us to go pink. So this is palette number 1, palette number 2. Let me know what you think, because that is going to determine what colors I'm going to use on her clothing. Hey, 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 welcome, welcome. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, so let me know if you want pink as a color palette or the more nautical. So this is nautical or pink. Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna start with the hair, making sure that I am still, I don't get out of that area for my coloring. And again, like my coloring is very, very simple coloring. I'm even not sure why I am coloring around the flower, because I was thinking of putting a paper flower in Alexis here as a little like texture detail, but I'm in coloring around it, so we'll see. Any preferences on the color palette? Let me know. If not, I will pick one of my choosing, like that. Okay. Around the ear. This is where I tell you that once we get the overstamping, like I know right now it looks like a hot mess, but once we do the overstamping, it's magical. You want to go nautical, Jana? That's why I was thinking nautical too, because she is in her little nautical outfit. Okay. I know. Jana does some amazing coloring. If you have never seen Jana coloring, she is amazing. Okay, let's do the anchor. This is such a cute image. Like, it's really, really cute. And I love it. I can't believe that I have never used Lexi. Like, hello. You know? The middle child. Well, she's a little child. She's a little one of the house. Okay. Oh, girl. When I grow up, I want to be able to color like you. Like, I know I have my little tricks, and I love the way I do my watercoloring, but I was thinking, like, you know, watercoloring for a live, it takes a little bit longer, and I didn't want you guys to be here, like, just sitting for hours upon hours. Hi, Annie. No, we're not going out. I apologize if she starts barking. She is quite strong-willed, this dog. She is quite strong-willed. I'm gonna will a little bit here. Yep, there she goes. Bianca, can you get it? I'm doing the live right now. Can you take care of? It's okay. She is such a loud dog. Oh, greyhounds are quiet. Don't trust people that said greyhounds are quiet. They are not. She is a loud puppy. Very loud puppy. Okay, so our anchor is done. I'm gonna do her shoes to be brown. Making sure that we're still there. Okay. We went to a garage rummage sale at the church today. Oh my God, guys, I found the most perfect fitting jeans for, you're not gonna believe it, $1. $1, holla dollar. Yes, I cannot believe it. I'm gonna put my image right here so I can see her. Okay, so since we are going to go, I'm gonna put all my other markers away. Since we are gonna go with blue, let me grab my blue markers. Yeah, I apologize for the confusion. I signed up to do a recorded video instead of a live video, and then I changed my mind. Because I wanted to be able to be here with you guys. So that's what happened. Okay, I'm gonna start with, see which one is the lighter of the three. I think this is the darkest of them all. Yep. Okay. You're not gonna believe that I can't remember which one I put first. Okay. We are gonna do just the lines. Just the lines. Right there. On the entire outfit. Because the rest of the outfit is gonna be white. So we're doing lines. And then there's another stripe right here. The rest of the stripe goes here. Then we are gonna do the little, I don't know what that's called. The little handkerchief, you know, of the sailors, like the color. And then right here. And I'm covering everything. I'm not taking into consideration. And I'm so sorry if you can hear my child screaming at the dogs. And then right here, up in the top, I still have one more line. Okay. There you go. Okay, so that's where we are right now. We are gonna go with my second color, which is a tiny bit darker. Tiny bit darker, not much, but just tiny bit. Apologize about that. Hopefully my life will keep going. Yes, good. Sometimes if I'm getting a call coming in, my life stops. Okay. Then a little bit. And I'm only doing like flicks on the sides. I think that's cute. And then I am gonna go, I was gonna use my gray, but I think that gray is too dark. I will add the coloring. It's just after I overstamp it, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. You're the best. Thank you for coming. Okay, so I'm coming back with my Misty. And this is where, seriously, you have to, let me open up because we are still on that really tight crop. Let's go back. This is where you have to trust the Misty process because you're gonna overstamp this. And I am, let me see. I am gonna get my VersaFine, and the reason is because I am still going to add a little bit of watercoloring to this. That's how I like coloring my, I got my VersaFine in brown. Do we want to do brown? You know what? Maybe we want to do brown because the base on the cardstock is brown. Yeah, let's do brown. Let's do brown, okay? Let's do brown. And I have no idea why my comments are not coming up in my iPad at all. So weird. Okay. Okay, ready? Trust the process. This is VersaFine ink. We could do, I have it, Marvelous Mocha somewhere. Like Lexi, come to life. See, it would be so much better if I was using the tools that are for that. Okay. Oh my God. Do you see it? You see how she comes to life when we overstamp her? Oh, she's so cute. Okay, let's do one more. Especially in those hands, because I didn't get any ink on the hands. Again, tool. Isn't it so cool? I really think, like, I feel like even the blending around is just so much better. So much better. So let's look at her. See how cute? Like, it's magic. It could be magic. Everything. You and me. Magic. Okay. So we are going to put her right here. And I am going to bring my colors. And I apologize. My husband just arrived. That means that Annie is going to have another hissy fit because Papa's here. And, you know, we have to welcome him like the end of the world every day. A little bit of water. Okay. I'm going to put away my markers. Trying to clean as I go. Trying. Oh my God, she is, I swear, holding her tongue right now. She wants to scream. She wants to cry for her daddy. You see? Okay, so I'm gonna do, let me do another. Okay. So I am gonna flick, 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 flick. Okay. Just flicking. And this is my Super Colors Too Soft by Caran d'Ache. Love these. I think they are fabulous. I wish I could have all the colors in the world by them. And a little bit right here where the hands meet for the shadow. I am going to do, and I mean, the softest coloring is a drop shadow for the hair around her face. Like I am barely putting my pencil onto the entire paper, okay? Like barely ever. So then I was trying to see if I could, here it is. I'm gonna make sure that I have a very sharp pencil, pretty sharp for me at least, to go around the sailor suit. Really soft. This is just gonna give me that shadow on my, just a little bit of lines on right here where the anchor is. It's gonna be a big shadow here, big shadow, and then we're gonna put a little bit of shadow here, just bits and pieces, okay? But depending on the pencils that you have, please make sure that you play with them and learn how much pigmentation your pencils have. Like the Caran d'Ache have quite a nice amount. So I know I can't be going too harsh, because if I go with too much, it's gonna take over, okay? Okay, and that's it. That's it for my gray. I'm gonna hold on to the blue because I have put quite a lot of stuff here. Hi, Joyce. Welcome, welcome. Then water. In my trick, I always tap on my hand to see how much water my paintbrush has and to turn it into a point. And that way I can remove water if I wanted to. If I do it on a paper, I don't know how much I'm removing, okay? So we're gonna start with, this is not watercolor paper, but you can still do this. You're gonna see how we are gonna work around that. We're just using, that's why we're using barely any water, like almost nothing, okay? We don't want to use almost anything. Pretty dry brush. We're just blending that color we put in. Let's see, right here. Okay. Super cute. Hey, Deb. Welcome, welcome, girl. Let's see. So I think I got, once I do this, which I went a little heavier because I wanted a little bit more on the anchor, I will be done with all the gray. Pretty sure I got it all. Okay, so now that we got all the gray, now we're gonna go to the brown. Brown is the shoe. Remember, we got the shoe shadow here with the, we're gonna dab again. And this one for the hair, I'm gonna do flicking motions to try, because I want to blend those pencil strokes, but I don't want them to be gone. Does that make sense? Like, I like them. Okay, and now the last one is around the face. And I think I want to go a little bit heavier around the face. You did? What brand? What brand did you get, honey? I have me quite a few brands. So, because they're my jam, you know? They are my jam. Okay, a little bit of extra brown here, just to shadow it. Oh my God, I think she is turning adorable. Let's give a look. Look at her. You're gonna love the Derwents. Oh my God. Jeff is a keeper. Jeff, you're a honey. Oh, okay, so Derwent. The trick with the Derwent is the Derwents are, you can move them around until they dry. Once they dry, it's like ink. They are put down, okay? So either work with a lot of water or just play with them and learn to use them. Because you can, the cool thing about the Derwents is that when you put it and it's dry, it stays. That's the bad thing about the Derwents. It's a matter of learning to use them, but you can do some amazing stuff because you can layer the colors and not get them mixed into a muddy mess. Oh, you're gonna love them. Oh, just the watercolors, not the intense. Okay, yeah, because the intense ones, I have the sticks for the intense. Should I come clean? I've never used them. I'm petrified. I did use them at a class one time, and that's why I got them. And I'm just adding my blues, okay? And I'm telling you, I was like, I need these. And I haven't used it because I'm petrified. I should probably do a play session on a live. Just playing, you know? See what it does. Okay, and this is how I add my, instead of doing three colors or more in the, with the alcohol markers, this is what I do. I do my shadows with my totally, yes. You know what? We should do one and you do your watercolors and I do my intense. Okay, so here it is. I want to do some highlights with white, but I know even though I use very little water, as you can tell, like I wish I could show you how much water is left from my little tiny spray in there. Like, that's why I can use regular paper and still be okay. Look at how cute she is. But we are going to wait for her to dry before we add our white gel pen, okay? Let's go back to our regular. And now, okay, so we said we were going to go with the nautical, which is a beautiful paper pack. I've had this paper pack probably from the 1900s. It's so cute. And I was thinking that I wanted to do a tent card. That is why I cut it as 11 by 4.25. I scored in the middle, and then we're going to score it again to bring it up. But instead of scoring it in the middle, which is what I usually do, I'm going to actually score it lower, like at a third. Okay? And then I kind of love this, but I don't like that this is the border. You see how this is all white here? I'm going to use this one better because the flowers are a little bit better spread out. I like that. And then I wonder, I kind of like that too. Okay, so let's start by scoring it. And I'm going to bring my baby scorer. And so 5.5. So like around 1.5. A little bit more. 1 3/4. Okay. I'm gonna do 1 3/4. Okay. That's gonna be my score. And we are, again, no measuring. The 10 cards, you can do whatever you want, okay? You can do half. You can do more than half. You can do less than half. That's why I love this cards, because they're very, very simple to make. So this is how we're gonna go. I kind of digging this. But I also, so here's the deal. One of the reasons, I don't know if you guys saw these, I brought this because I really wanted to, when it, you see how this stays up? Isn't it cool? Yeah, I thought so too. Okay. So we could fussy cut her and put her into a circle or a shape. We have a couple shapes here, but they are too small for her. We also have this, which I think it would be adorable to make it into a cute color. Like in that light blue. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it into that light blue and put it as a layer. Let's do that. Let's do it all. Let's do it all. Okay. I'm cutting a circle. You know what? Why don't we do an oval? I never do ovals. I never do ovals. And I find them so nice. Welcome, welcome to Laura. See? Oh, that's cute. Yes. Because then it's going to be like, boom. Oh, super cool. Okay. We're going to cut this. And we're going to cut it out of this cool paper. So now it doesn't matter if it's to the side or not. So I'm going to go back to here. And I am going to make sure that every corner I have something coming in. So like that little piece. So because I don't want just plain, too much of the plain border. Hey, sweetie patootie, are you leaving? you for the kissy. Okay, so let's put a little bit of tape here, tape there, and I'm gonna tape everything that I want right now, because then I want this too from here. Hear me out. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I want it. I want to use it, so we're gonna try it. That is the great thing about paper. It's just paper. I know my future cyclone. She is going to go see one of her friends. It's in a play today, and we found out because she saw one of the kids that she usually tutors for a choir, and they're gonna go see her together. I think it's so cute. Okay, so let's see, what else could we? I think we should do one of these. I like these curves that go with the curves of the bones. And we are gonna do that on a stripy paper. And we are gonna go with the stripy paper on a diagonal. I think that would be cute. Oh. Okay, so I think I am all set up. I think hubby is walking because I just marked him as not here. I'm like, he just arrived. So confused. Okay, so bringing my big old cutter. Oh, by the way, guys, did I tell you that my sister got me a Gemini Junior? I'm setting up the area so I don't want to use it yet because I want to make sure that I have it all set up and everything is ready. I don't know you guys, but I like get a little frenzied when I have a new tool. So I want to make sure that everything is set up for it. Oh, this is a, let me do this guy first because it requires old tabs. Yes, this is old. This is a big kick from Sidekick from Sussex. Can't make these anymore, but it uses the same platform for cutting, which is great. Okay, so we have that one is cut. Ta-da! Now let's, for these machines, in case you see one at a garage sale, so what you do is depending on what you're cutting, so if you're cutting thin plates, you use it, oops, so sorry, you use it with tab 1 and tab 2, but, yes, so, I am so excited, girl, I can't wait to play with it. Okay, so, if you are using a Sislets, it tells you right here that you need just the tab 1, which is what we're going to use. So then you need your board, your paper, and then we have this other one, which we're going to have to do 2 passes because I'm being lazy and not cutting the paper. So. But these are excellent workhorse machines, you know? They do a great job cutting. They're not fancy, but they are really, really good. I'm gonna cut another one because that one has a lot of blues, and I want one that has a little bit of the reds in there. So let's do one more pass, but now this one is gonna have some reds. Okay, so there you go. This one has now some reds. Now I'm gonna grab the little, then for this, hear me out. Since I want it to be like a statement piece for this, what I'm gonna do, Oh, by the way, this is a Cuddle Bug die cut, but it's the same settings as Sislet. Okay, look how cute it is. Isn't it perfect? And there should be an embossing folder that goes with it that gives it a little bit more dimension. Could not find it. Could not find it to save my life today. So we're not using it. Okay, so what I was saying is that I want to cut this guy also in a bit of a cardboard. It's not a thick cardboard by any means. It's not a thin, it's pretty thin. I would say it's like a little bit over 110 pounds on a cardstock, so it's kind of thick. But just to give it a little bit of structure, I'm gonna put it at an angle. Try to always put everything on an angle. It just cuts better when it feeds to the machine, because you're really feeding it into 2 rolls of metal. Okay, that's done. Let's get this workhorse out of the way. By the way, I do have 2 of them, 2 of the sidekicks, because mine died after 20 years, 25 years, 20 years. It died, and I had nothing to cut. I was going crazy because I had nothing to cut. So when I saw it at a garage sale, I grabbed it, and then a week later I saw another one at a Goodwill for like almost nothing, and I was like, I'm getting it, because I don't know if the one that I just bought is gonna die anytime soon. So okay, so this is where we're going with this. I'm gonna have a little bit of this here. And then we're gonna have some of these here. And we're gonna have maybe some of these here. Actually, I'm kind of digging the white. I might leave it white. I might have a second one. I could maybe put this one on the inside. It does look like a fishing net. Yes. That was my entire idea of thinking when I was putting this, was like, I kind of want it to look like something coming out of like a fishing boat. Okay, so this. We are gonna, we said 1 3/4. We're gonna cut it 1 3/4. Do I want this to be the bottom or the top? The top. Okay. And I'm gonna explain to you why I chose the top. Okay, that is the reason. Because I want more interest at the top. That's it. And that red circle is gonna give me that extra interest that I'm looking for. Okay. So when I glue these, I am gonna glue up to the fold, but not on the fold. Does that make sense? So up to it, but not on it. Because we want our cardstock to still fold, okay? And we still need to make a stopper for this. So this is gonna be right to that border. And I'm gonna make it fold nice, perfect. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab the other one, same thing. So guys, remember that Ahoy Sailor, which is this set by Cheryl Grant from Craft and Kimmy, is on sale today, 40% off, which is a great deal. Also, Did you guys see the mega sale that is coming this weekend? There is going to be 50% on Christmas sets. Like, I can't even. Okay, I'm going to trim that little bit of excess. The reason there is a little bit of excess is because we are not gluing anything on top of the hold. Okay, you could probably have gotten away without having to trim that. But you guys know me. I have issues. Okay. So here's where we are now. Are we fussy cutting her? Do we want the fishnet behind it, in front of it, both like this? Do we want to cut a smaller? We could fit her completely. So let's cut her in the oval and see how it looks. And then we will decide if we want to fussy cut her or not, okay? I kind of am digging this, doing both, front and the back. So I'm going to put that there so I don't forget. I am going to trim you. I want to make sure that I don't want to go. There it is. I think I got it right there. And then we're going to get just a bit of tape right here. I'm going to put those down there. Let me go down and cut this. I'm not going to bring the workhorse out. By the way, it's on the floor, so if you hear huffing and puffing, that's me. So what is everyone having for dinner today? Like, I made some delicious, and I mean, that might be one of the best soups I have made. It's, originally I bought it, it was like strips of steak to do a beef stroganoff. And I cannot find my beef stroganoff recipe. I can't find it. Don't know where I put it. I can't find it. I don't trust many stroganoff recipes. Oh, you're having breakfast for dinner. Ooh, please tell me waffles. Lots of bacon. Okay, so we could do this. I have been doing so much stuff today because I also was doing upholstering my kitchen. Okay, so this would be here. See, if I do this, I kind of feel like this gets lost. Like it's too much. Do you guys think it's too much? Because I think it's too much, like that. Kind of like this here. But if she was fussy cut, then we could have some fun. I think I'm gonna go fussy cut her. Let's fussy cut her. The only good thing about having it like this is we could do like a little scene. But I'm gonna fussy cut her. Let's go a little bit more mixed media on this card than my usual. I think she would be fun with some mixed media. Yes, let's get messy. We are mixed media already because we did alcohol markers and watercolor pencils. So hopefully I don't bore you guys to death just fussy cutting here. I know. I'm telling you, the first time that I did this technique with the light coloring and then over stamping on the darker color was my attempt to do no line coloring, and I was like, oh my god, that looks terrible. Like, that is seriously a big hot mess, like a train wreck. And then I overstamped it, and I was like, oh my god, this might be my favorite coloring ever. And I was like, I can't believe that that saved it. But I thought it was one of those times that, you know, I just got lucky. So I was like, oh, maybe I just got lucky. So the second time I did it on purpose. I was like, I'm going to start with a lighter stamping, and then I'm going to over stamp it and see what happens. And again, you got to trust the process, because Lord, does it look like a big hot mess. And you got to just know that it's going to look like a big hot mess. And just keep pushing. Remember, a project that you don't like, it's only in its ugly stage. It means that you're not done. You just gotta work on it a little bit more. Okay? And that's exactly what this technique does for me. Like, I go like, trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. Because, Lord, have I colored some stuff that I'm like, ooh, this needs to go to the bin. And then I overstamp it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so cute. Okay. Okay, so here she is. Oh, I like her already so much more, that she is just like this. Yes. So, we are gonna put some of this, like, right up here. Like this, in a diagonal. And then we're gonna put it like this. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. This is the only problem with this stuff. It does not like to get glued down. Okay? And I mean it. Like, it doesn't matter how much glue you put down. It does not like to get glued. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to hold it with a little bit of washi for now. For now. This is gonna go here. We are going to put her on top of, in front of it. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna staple this. And then I'm gonna cover that staple with putting her right there. Okay, so 2 staples down. Now we have it. It's being held in the front and back. We can, it probably, I staple over the washi, but that's totally fine. Hey! How was dinner? We ended up coloring Lexi, Kim, and we have some extra die cuts. And we are going, I'm going to grab, let's see, I don't think I have the scene builder that your stencil can, so let's see what I have in here that we could use for this. Let's see, I love that. Okay, maybe we could do that. Oh, we could do some of that. I'm showing you in a second. Oh, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Maybe some of that. Okay. So, hear me out. This are, see the stencils. So we got out. This is She Sells Seashells. Yes, I just told everyone to remember that you are having your Christmas in July sale, which is fantastic. Oh my God, they're moving. Okay, so She Sells Seashells. Or we could use, oh, Kim, remind me what the name of the rope one is. Yes, next Saturday I have a class coming up. I am super excited about that. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to use She Sells, oh my God, it's so hard. She Sells Seashells. Rugged rope, yes. Okay, so we're gonna use the seashells. And I have some light modeling paste here. And I'm just gonna get a little bit of the modeling paste and just go at it. I'm not looking for perfect setup. I want a little bit here, and I want a little bit here, and I'm gonna put that back because all of it. This is by Liquitex. I like that. The only problem is it does not stay white. Okay, so if you ink color something, it will grab the color of the ink, okay? But it's super soft. I love it. And the reason I like it the most is because what I'm gonna do next, which is put embossing powder on there. Okay. Have neon blue, which doesn't go, but I love it. And I have aqua tinsel, so I'm gonna use the aqua tinsel against all of my desires to use the neon. Oh God. Okay, so you just put Rugged Rope on sale, 50% off. Yay! We'll use it too. And then I am gonna go and I'm just gonna sprinkle and I purposely left a little bit on the white side, okay, just so we got a little bit of something different. Okay, this is aqua tinsel, so it is a little bit more aqua than the sky blue that we have been using, but hear me out, we're not done because we said we were gonna go messy. Yes, so I'm gonna dry it up. People are gonna tell you shouldn't dry this up because you're gonna get some extra texture. In here, all I'm doing is I'm making sure that I stay away from the netting because that netting will melt with the heat, but I don't care about the modeling paste puffing. I really don't. I actually love it when it puffs up. And I'll show you so you can see it. Like, it's really puffing up right now. Okay, that's it. Let me show you a close-up, how it's super duper puffy. You guys see how it's puffy? Like, it's so, so puffy. See right here on the shell too? Okay. So we're gonna put Lexi there. We're gonna put our here. We're gonna have this here. We're gonna have a few stripes in the back. What else do we need? I think we need more. I'm gonna bring my sparkling sapphire into a little bit of this. So let me get one of my itty bitty brushes. Like these are my itty teeny tiny brushes. Okay. And I'm just adding a little bit of coloring. Okay. Oh, I like this. I'm liking this a lot. I really hope that you guys are liking it too. We are gonna put a little bit of rugged rope. I feel like maybe we should have some rugged ropes going up and down. Right? Let's get some rugged rope up and down this card. Since you can get your hands on it at 50% off. Okay. So it's not going to be, again, a perfect. That's not what we're doing. We're doing messy mixed media. Just trying to stay away from my folded edge. Okay. Okay. When I was hoping, you know, all my hopes and prayers, I was hoping that some of the red from my dirty stencil was going to carry over, and they are. Because why not? So I'm getting a little bit of like a pinkish reddish undertone, which I am loving. Okay. I think I want a little bit more right here at the top, because remember, this is mostly going to be covered when the card is closed. Okay. Okay. Ah, fabulous. Okay, I do have a little bit in my craft palette, but contrary to last time that my stencil was clean, I'm not going to put it back in there. I'm just going to clean it out. We are going to bring this up. Ah! Love it. Love it. Again, we were not going for the we are perfect look. And that's actually exactly opposite to what we were going for. So make sure that you do get your bits and pieces out of the stencil. I usually have like a bucket where I throw my stencil, but I do not have it today. So you're gonna watch me clean up a little bit this one, so I don't get it stuck. Okay, that looks good enough. We're gonna put it away. Rugged ropes for the win. Now, remember that this does have a little bit of a brown undertone, the paper. So, hey Heather, how are you? So, I don't usually use, I bought them, and I don't know why I don't use them. I don't even remember last time I used them. These are the Distress embossing powders. Please notice that it's not the enamel, so I don't know if these are like the new ones or not. And we'll see. Okay. So a little bit goes a long way. Okay. I'm gonna go. This is the tie-dye, I think. No, vintage photo. Okay, perfect. This is going back in. And let's heat this up. Is anyone crafting, or are you guys all ready to eat? I think I had a little bit of the soup that I made, and I think I want more. Okay, so this is going to pop off that modeling, and it's just perfect with this stencil because it really looks like rope. It's so cool. Okay. Oh my God, it's puffing beautifully. I will show you in a little bit. It's hard to show you the puffing process while it's going on. But it's going. And it's quite a cool day here in the Midwest. So it's kind of everything is taking forever to dry. That's why I made soup. Okay, I think that is good enough for it. Oh, it's hot, hot, hot. Okay. Oh my God. Fabulous. Okay, now I love that, but there's always the but. I think we need, now that we brought brown into the background, I feel like we need brown on everything else. Just a tiny bit, not a lot. So I'm going to bring, see if I can find Marvelous Mocha in my stash. I moved it like 3 times to not see it. Do Do you ever do that? Okay, so I am going to go a little bit rugged. Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, my God. Yes, please. Oh, my God. Look at that. Yes. Yes. And then Marvelous Mocha is a gorgeous color. Well, all her colors. All your colors are so gorgeous. And like, you have such a great eye, Kim, for the colors. I don't know how you decide which colors to approve and go for it, but you're doing a good job, girl. I don't think there's any of the colors that I have gotten that I am disappointed at it. Okay. Okay, that is perfect. I'm going to put a little bit of water here to clean up. Trying. Okay. We are getting somewhere here. I'm going to put a little bit of, just a tiny bit. I still want him to look whitish, but not too much. I'm going to crumple. Crumple, crumple, crumple. Crumple, crumple, crumple. Water. Yes. Yes, we're going super mixed media today. And I am happy that I did live versus, because I don't think I would have gone mixed media on a recorded. Why? Don't ask me. No idea. But, okay. Look at how fun that is. You guys see that? That was just crumpling it, getting it wet. Like not wet, but pretty humid. And then putting ink on the glass mat and just grabbing the ink. That's it. It just brings an extra, like just an extra little texture. Like that. And then we're gonna add Miss Lexi right there. I haven't forgotten about her, her little cute flower that I want to put on her hair. So I have not forgotten it. If you see it that is not colored, there is a plan. Well, a semi-plan. Okay, we need a sentiment. So let's see what we have here. Best wishes for smooth sailing. Oh, I like that one. I'm going directly with that one because I really like it. Getting a smaller block. Let's see how well I can stamp with a block. Can I do it? Hi, we have gotten so pampered with the Misty and all those stamping tools. Sometimes I'm like, can I stamp with a... There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful stamping, as always. Because that's one of the things that I love. When I started buying crafting kinis, that's one of the things that I like the most. How darn good the clear stamps, her clear stamp. Like no kidding. Okay. We are gonna go for, yep, I feel like feeling sassy today. I'm not gonna use a die cut. See, I said sassy and then I got it all curvy there. Okay. And then let's go here. Okay. Yep, you'll find no silicone, low quality here, only top quality polymer made in North. Yeah, you can tell. You really can tell, because I have just a few of your rubber before you guys you went clear, and when a lot of companies went clear, I was a little bit concerned, because a lot of people just decided to cut cost here and there, and you were not one of those people. Your quality on your stamps is just impeccable, as always been. So we really appreciate it. If we don't say it enough as customers, I want you to know it. I really want you to know it, because oh my god, I am really liking this. Like, I don't know you guys, but I'm totally digging this. Okay, doing it again. We're just gonna crumple my paper. Okay? Really crumple it. Like, look at how tiny it is. Okay? Yes. Yeah. We don't say it. Maybe we don't say it enough, but we appreciate it. Okay, so wet, right? Got it wet. Okay, I'm gonna dry my glass mat, because I'm gonna go with my Marvelous Mocha. Okay, and then I'm just gonna run it over everywhere and just clean up. Look how cute. Look at how good that is. Like, that is like good. That is like, yes, please make me. Maybe you'll. Okay, and oh, and one thing about doing this with your paper and crumpling like this, like, if you wanted to have this much texture like this, crumple it like that and let it dry like this. It will dry like that and will be fabulous. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a little bit of glue in there, and I'm hoping, see if I can. See if my glue is kind of like stuck. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue there, just because it's wet right now, and I'm forcing it to stay there. So, because me and drawing patients, we don't go. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. We're going to put it right here. I'm going to get this a little bit higher. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This is making me so happy, people. Okay. So we are going to put tons of glue on this little... What do you guys call this? We call it calavera in Spanish. Hey, Alyssa! Girl, how are you? Long time no see you, sweetie pie. Okay, what do you guys call these? Crossbones? Is that it? Crossbones? We call it calaveras. Okay, and then we are gonna put, I'm gonna get, oh wait! I have foam tape. Okay, for those of you on my foam tape saga, I was gonna order the foam tape that I bought last time that I kind of was digging really good, and the price went incredibly up. So I was like, oh, maybe I can get another one. So I grabbed a different one. Sorry about the noise. So we'll see how this goes. I can tell you already that I don't like the smell. So we'll see. It's pretty thin, which is what I wanted. Did I just cut a little piece. Oh my. I'm gonna have to do surgery there. We're gonna have to do a little bit of surgery. I cut a little bit of my tag when I was cutting the tape. Do as I say, not as I do. Cut the piece of tape before. Oh, at least the paper, the backing comes out easily, which is great. Okay, so I kind of like that there. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. It's a little bit crooked. Okay. Better. This, we are going to glue it to the background. And we're going to glue it only to the top part. Okay? Okay. Only to the top part. And this is going to be like that. This is so cool. It's going to come up like this. Ah, that is going to be so cool. And we could have glued this to the back, but then to the bottom, but then you're going to have to put a backing to this. So that's why I didn't even bother. We are going to put tape on this, and I'm hoping this is going to hold. And you see how I did not learn anything from my lesson before? I did it again. Instead of cutting first, I glued it first. Isn't it cool? Hey, Ellie, welcome. Getting a kitchen. Oh, girl. Remodel. Yikes. I'm so sorry, girl. Oh, but once you get the kitchen. Kitchen of your dreams. That's all a girl wants. Okay, so I am going to put it right there. So it's not in the middle. And then she is going to go there. Oh my God. She's so cute. I want to, do I want to put her behind the sentiment or on top? I feel like she needs to be on top. So we're going to go on top. Okay. Oop. Okay. I'm gonna cut this. So let's see. I'm gonna do, okay. Let's see if we can do this. Because I'm not quite sure. Okay. So I want to do right here. See? Did not learn anything. I'm doing it again. I tell you, it is the ADHD. It is a terrible thing. And with age, it just gets worse. Like, I swear, it's like, I wasn't this terrible. I'm like, what's going on? Like, it really is. It's really affecting me. Like this week. Oh my God, guys, the entire day of Tuesday, I thought it was Wednesday. I even posted my hop picture because I missed my doctor's appointment. Like, it was a train wreck, to say the least, because I sure thought it was Wednesday. Okay, so there it is. Okay, now we need a stopper. So when the people raise it, it goes like this. Okay. So let's see. What could we use as a stopper? We could do, oh, we never used this paper and I really like it. Maybe we can do that. And that was 1 3/4. So we're going to do the 1 3/4 cut on this paper. 1 3/4 by, we're gonna do 4 because it's 4 1/4, but we want to be a little bit shorter. And then I'm actually going to top this onto, I feel like I want to top it on top of something that is lighter. Yeah. So let's do, we're going to do the same. And on this one, we're going to do, I'm going to do 4 here. And I'm going to trim this one a little bit tighter, okay? So this we're going to trim 1/8. And this we're going to trim 1/8. Okay, so let's try this. Let's do some auditioning of the items, because you always have time to audition it. See? Yeah, I kind of like that a lot. So we are going to go with glue. Okay. We are going to glue this right here. We're going to glue it right there. Perfect. Auditioning. Thank you so much, Elisa. That's so sweet. Okay, so we're going to put it right smack in the middle. And then, ta-da! Ah! So cute. So cute. Okay, we could do low foam on this, but I find that you don't really need it. That just a little bit of extra is enough. So, there you go. Let's look at it. So see how she's standing? And the net is standing too. I want to flip it so you guys can see it. There it is. There is our adorable Lexi with She Sells Seashells and rugged rope in the back. Look at how cute this mixed media is. I really hope you like it. Really hope you enjoy it. Remember, the rugged rope, it's 50% off. The Ahoy Sailor, it's 40% off. And this weekend, keep your eyes peeled for our Christmas in July sale. 50% off some of our Christmas items. You don't want to miss it, because you guys know once they've been out for a little bit, Miss Kimmy retires just to bring new stuff. So you don't know what's gonna retire. So you might want to get your hands on those before they do. Okay, so let's bring out our featured items. And super quick, easy, like 10 cards. I love them. I think people adore them because it's such a little delicate detail. Look at how that. She is adorable. And best wishes for smooth sailing. That could be anything. Oh, wait, the flower. Wait. I almost forgot. I almost forgot the flower. Wait. Hold the presses. Thank you, Ellie. Okay. Hold the presses. We need a flower. And of course, I want a red flower. Because, hello. Trying to see where I have my itty bitty flowers. this is where we're gonna go. It's like a maroonish or a pinkish. Or the lighter color. Oh, I like the lighter color. I don't know why. Hey, Diana. Welcome. You're catching us at the end, but we are about to put the finishing touch on Lexi with this cute flower on her head. Because, hello. So we're gonna put this little bit, but just folding it in quarters. Adding a little bit of glue. And look at her. She is just so precious. And then you can fluff it off a little bit. She has a little flower. We are gonna put a little bling bling. Where is it? And I don't know where I put my smaller flowers. Like, I have some that are itty bitty. Like, I tell you, like, they look non-existent. But I don't know where those are. And I'm gonna put the tiny bit of pearl right there. That's cute. So she has a little pearl. I'm gonna add a few more pearls here and there. Just because I think it would be a cute addition. Okay. And we are set. We are set. Okay, let's look at it. I really hope you enjoyed this Throwback Thursday with Ahoy Sailor. Again, 40% off. And then Rugged Rope is 50%. And then I also use She Sells Seashells. And remember our sale this weekend. Well, have a great afternoon and night. And see you soon. Oh, and remember that next weekend, we're going to have some activities for Christmas in July. Okay? I have a class for you coming in. Okay, bye.